What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Cherrell. I'm the host of Let's Talk the Show, and this ain't a podcast. I want to thank you guys for tuning in with me this Tuesday, like you guys do every Tuesday. We got a really great show in store for you guys. I'm super excited. But before we go any further, you guys know we got to start off with something we're grateful for. So I want to say that today I am grateful. I am grateful for everyone. Excuse me. Oh gosh, excuse me. So I just celebrated my 28th birthday, and I just want to say that I'm super grateful for everyone that put effort into making sure I really enjoyed my day, hanging out with me, sending words of encouragement or anything like that. So I'm super appreciative of that. So yeah, that's what I'm grateful for. So yeah, we got a really great show in store for you guys today. I'm super excited. We got a special guest joining us. So we are going to have so much fun, you guys. I see you guys are coming in. Hey, make sure you guys drop in the comment section something you're grateful for, and give me a moment here, and we're going to go ahead and get your favorite plus size model on, you guys, because there is a lot we need to talk about as women. So yes, we gotta do something. Okay, so give me one moment here, you guys, and we're gonna get started. Hey Brit, I'm gonna go ahead and get you on. Let's see here. Go ahead. Let's get this out to a couple people here, and we're gonna get this show started. All right, got that done. Okay, let's see here. So Brit, if you can, go ahead and send like a request. Okay, I got it. And let's get you on here. Hello. Is there
Hello,
any way you can turn
darling.
your camera the other way?
Oh my God, I'm so annoyed. It's on my iPad, and I like talking.
Oh,
Like
okay, that
this.
makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just do it like this. No, it's not gonna work. Okay,
You gotta
I'll
settle
come
with
back.
this
I'll
one.
go out and then come back in.
Okay, that's
I'll
perfect.
do it
Go
on
ahead.
my phone.
Okay. I see you guys joining in. Before we kick the show off, I really love to start with something that we're grateful for. I'm a big, I try to stay grateful. I feel like when you got an attitude of gratitude, you get a little more stuff. So make sure y'all go ahead and drop something in the comment section that you're grateful for. We're going to let Britt go out, and then she's going to come back in. She just has to fix something really quick. Um, and then we're going to get right into it. Let's talk about it. Make sure you guys drop something here now. Okay. Make sure you guys drop something in the comment section that you're grateful for. Shad almost invited you in. I almost sent you the invite to go live. Woo! There we go. We here, okay?
We're here now. I'm
What's
sorry.
up, Britt? How are you?
I'm good. How are
I'm
you?
good. Thank you for asking. So we gotta get you a little introduction here. So you guys can see we have your favorite plus size model and swank girl, Britt, in the building, you guys. Woo! I keep saying I gotta get one of these sounds or something. I gotta get one of these sound
Right.
effects. Right? Okay. So, Britt, I feel like not only are you a swing girl, just like Juicy was, but I think that this is a great opportunity to talk about body positivity, and something that I feel like I haven't personally touched on. And this also does involve an area that I don't really have much experience in, which is being a plus size woman and just being a plus size influencer in general. So we're definitely gonna kick off. Before we go any further, though, I like to kick the show off with something you're grateful for. So you got to give us something you're grateful for.
um, I'm just grateful for life. I'm grateful for waking up every morning, being able to do what I love. I'm just grateful to be here.
Oh man, okay, you can't go wrong with that. All right,
Yeah.
so we are gonna kick it off with because this really started. I want to be honest. This really came from Juicy's comments, and I don't feel like Juicy said anything wrong. I don't feel like she's the first woman to feel like this working in this industry, and I just really want to get like, what were your thoughts on that, or did she say anything that you feel like you could personally relate to?
Everything that she said I could absolutely relate to. Um, just to correct one thing, she's still a swank girl to this day. Uh,
Period.
she's just, we Juicy is always gonna be with us, and Juicy is a big reason why I wanted to work with Swank. So, she's definitely touched on a lot of things that I could really relate to, as far when it comes to being a plus size girl in this industry. It's really difficult to like feel, I guess, pretty or appreciated or
Ooh.
on the same level as women that aren't as big as you. Um, and I don't think she meant anything wrong by what she said about women that have plastic surgery. Nothing against them at all.
Yeah.
Just being a woman who has a natural body who is a little bit bigger than an average size woman is more difficult. They say the average size is a size 8. That counts me out automatically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, so I definitely agree with a lot of what she said.
I
Definitely.
agree with you. I think that I was listening to it, and just like you, honestly, Juicy was the reason I really started following more closely with Swing. I don't know, something went viral about her changing in her bedroom or something. It went viral, and I was like, "Damn, what the fuck?" And I was like, "What are they doing over here?" And then I literally started following Swing because of Juicy. So I'm right there with you in regards to how I came about to Swing. And I agree with you. I don't think she said anything wrong. I don't feel like she made any harm because I'm on the outside looking in. I'm just a customer. You know what I'm saying? And it really looks like y'all relationship when you guys are recording is genuine. Like you guys have genuine relationships and are really, close with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that when Juicy made those comments, I really appreciated it. I'm not a plus size woman. I'm a more petite woman, more average size. But I think that when she made those comments, that it really opened people's eyes because a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people don't think that you guys are still dealing with this. We see how they drag Lizzo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people do not take into consideration that y'all really are not getting that spotlight, that acknowledgement that y'all want. And it doesn't mean you're not worthy of it. It really just means that this is the type of market that it really just is right now. And so I want to know, from a plus size influencer, what do you think like can be done to combat this?
Honestly, I think it's just going to take more women who look like us to be out there, to not be nervous, to be confident, to be who they are out loud the way Juicy is. I mean, I feel like Juicy is a lot more outspoken than I am. Um, as far as like saying how she feels. But when it comes to, just being able to live who you are out loud, be a plus size girl and be that person out loud. I feel like that's gonna be a deciding factor. People are always gonna have, what they like versus what they don't like, and that's okay. But you
Yeah.
don't have to talk down on nobody. And just to clear up, like I don't think she was speaking about working for Swank like per se, because from my experience, I've always had a good experience working for Swank. I can't speak on hers. Ever since I've been there, it's been a great experience for what I've seen from my own perspective. But as far
Right.
as being, more plus size women coming into, the influencer line, it's just gonna have to take more of them to live out loud. And it's not easy. It's not easy being this person that's constantly putting yourself out there. It's not easy at all because I've always caught comments like, "Oh, you too big," or "Oh, you need a girl." Somebody
Ooh.
say that I needed a breast reduction.
Ooh, your mama too big, baby. Get out my comment section talking spicy. Your
And it's
mama
just
too
it's just
big, bro. Don't
that
start.
would never say these things to your face. That's one thing that I've had to realize. Like people will really like talk crazy online, but they will never say these things to your face.
I,
Ever.
that's
Ever.
crazy. You too big in my comment section? I'm about to go on your mama because I don't got no chill. I'm going straight to your mama and your grandma. I'm about to cook theirs. I'm done with it. I'm done. So I want to talk about that because there are a lot of, I definitely want to touch on the mental aspect that because it takes a toll on your mental health and your self-esteem, and I know that. But I really want to talk about the men who privately or I'm sorry, publicly maybe shame you guys or publicly act like they don't like bigger women, but in private in the DMs and and I know, do you have some experience with that? Because I hear it all the time. That is all. Forgive me, I'm not trying to be rude. Or chubby chasers or whatever they be trying to say,
Hmm.
like, oh, I don't like them, and then it's crazy in your DMs. So what is that like, and how do you deal with that?
Now I laugh at it. I used to get mad, but now I just laugh at it because I really think men sometimes think bigger women are like a fantasy, and that's not the case.
Oh,
It's don't
oh,
I don't want to say it comes from this like porn thing because BBW is specifically a porn
yeah,
term, so that's where it came from. So I don't like to be called a BBW woman. I mean, if somebody calls me that, that's fine, but I don't refer to myself as that. Um, but it's just funny now. But it's really men out here who will, want to be with a plus size woman, but will not say it out loud, act like something is wrong with it, and it is not. Let's keep that 100. It is
Okay.
nothing wrong with it at all. Some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen have been plus size women, and I'm not even just saying that. So that little stigma that people be having, they need to close it up and lock it up because it holds no weight. Period.
I like that. And so, since we're on that, what do you say to the women who's allowing that to affect their self esteem? That are allowing the men who publicly shame them but privately adore them and admire them. What do you say when that's affecting women's self esteem?
To ignore them, laugh at them. I know it's not always the easiest thing to do. It's hard, but what I've seen is the people that really have the most to say be the ugliest ones, the brokest ones, the ones that don't have nothing going for themselves. So you just got to look at what people like. Ask yourself, like, who hurt them? Because it wasn't me. So whatever they're projecting upon you, it has nothing to do with you. Someone, something, I don't know, an animal, I don't know, hurt them. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
That's what it be. I swear to God.
Okay?
It's like
It never
I'm
has anything to do with you, ever.
it don't, man. It do
Ever.
not be having nothing to do with you. And I really not outside of just like dating women or men date women. Literally, I remember I respond to some shit like it ain't got nothing to do with the person. The whole response really be some shit I got going on with me. So
Mhm.
I promise you, baby, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Dog is
Never
butthurt.
got to do with you. These people who ain't never saw you in person,
Okay?
all they doing is looking at your pictures and feeling some type of way.
Okay.
But they really want to say you look good, but just scared
That's
to.
what it is.
That's a conversation for another day.
Hate just be a bunch of love disguise. That's all it be. That's all it be. Just a
It's
bunch of
just,
love disguise.
hate make the world go round.
Don't it though?
Somebody gotta hate.
Somebody
So,
do.
it's
Somebody
whatever.
got to do a job. You ain't never lied, Brett. Okay, I think that is so great. So a big part of this um is I really want to talk about just the pressure, with the natural versus the surgery bodies.
Hmm.
It's like I'm not plus size, but it's still the need to want to be snatched. And it's this, and now we're seeing clothes that are literally made like I'm buying clothes online and they have extra area in the ass for people that have BBLs. And
Hmm.
it's like mind-boggling because it's like not being honest because I just feel like I didn't know maybe they just really not that expensive, but I really am just mind-boggled by the amount of people that could actually afford to get this done that I'm seeing in regular places. On
Hmm.
top of the fact that clothing companies are actually incorporating like styling their clothes fitted for women with BBLs. Like, what do you think about this? Because that shit blows my mind.
So I think it's all a business thing. They see that women getting BBLs and getting surgery is the
Yeah.
big popping thing now. So you have to market to that, that demographic as well. My issue comes from when you only market to that demographic.
Oh yeah.
That's my issue because
Yeah.
against the girls to get surgery, nothing against them at all. Baby, if you want to do it, do it. If you got the coins to do it,
Okay. Because that
do
okay.
it.
Period. If you
Do
can
it
afford to get it.
100%. For me, I don't think that's something that I would want to do, but I still want the option to go to certain stores and still shop with y'all. I don't think I should be ostracized because I don't have this surgery. I don't think that's particularly right. But,
Yeah.
but I think like we talked about before, I think Swank does a wonderful job of doing that. They show different bodies, different body types. There's,
Oh yeah.
Juicy is the taller plus size girl, and I'm the shorter plus size girl. And
Yes.
that's a great array. So, and we have other plus size girls on the team as well. So,
Yeah.
I think they do a great job. That's one of the biggest boutiques that I've seen that show different body parts, like or
A
different,
nice variety. A good
yeah,
variety.
different body types like that. Yeah.
I definitely agree with you. And because you do work with Swank, let's really just shout them out for that because I agree. They have in not it's not just the brand ambassadors, it's the random women I think that you guys have come in that are okay being filmed with the regular bodies. Like
Hmm.
I don't know if Swank it just has created an environment that makes women feel that comfortable or what it is, but ain't nobody else doing it. And
No,
I'm going to say that I've seen
it's
other
for the
people try to
girls.
duplicate.
Like it's for the girls.
It really is. I've seen other stores try to duplicate what Swank is doing. They are in turn. I was like, it's giving y'all trying to copy them, and I see where it's coming from.
Don't say that.
Because
Don't
y'all
say
really
that.
copying them. Because nobody was getting dressed in their rooms. Nobody was having chit chat. None of that was happening. And I'm just like, y'all really copying Swank, and they really are laying the foundation for what it looks like to. Maybe that is their goal to, promote body positivity. That is not just one shape, one size, one shape.
That's
And they
exactly
do, and you're absolutely right. They do a phenomenal job of that. Nobody was getting dressed, bro. I ain't never seen nobody get dressed like I see, because that's what went viral. Juicy was getting dressed in her room or something. That's what went viral.
And the thing that people love most about her is how real and honest she is, and how transparent.
Yes.
So even doing what she did today, it touched a lot of people.
It did. And she really started a conversation, because that's why we're here. That's literally why we're here. So I definitely, sorry about that. I definitely want to shout Juicy out, and send more kind words of encouragement, because I saw her post and whatnot. That thank you for saying what you said. We appreciate what you said. You're not the first one. You're not the last one. But I really hope that her rant, I think she called it like a rant or something. Her rant inspires more conversations like this. Because we need to talk about it. We need to be able to say openly how we feel, because we're still human people and we still have these emotions.
I hope that it continues to give women that look like us a voice to feel like it's okay to say what they have to say, but also be them authentically. You ain't gotta be snatched all the time, because me and Juicy ain't snatched all the time, and just fight with it. But we still look good and we still carry that confidence. But it's definitely harder when you're in the public and you're considered an influencer, and people have access to you and have access to say this, and that about you. It's very, very, very difficult.
So how do you manage that? Because I know you're a big advocate for mental health and your own journey with self-care. How do you manage when you're getting all that?
I try to ignore it. Honestly, I've caught myself like a couple of times looking in comments, like when pictures was posted of me, and I'll be like, well, why they say that? I have to ignore it. Them people don't know me. You know what I mean? They just judging something that they see, and that's okay. They are 100%, right to have their own opinion. That don't mean I gotta listen to it though.
True.
And I'm not.
Have you ever responded? Because I just would feel like,
you know what I have, and I had to catch myself like, Brittany, stop it. Like it don't matter. Going back and forth with people on the internet does not matter, because they only got these Twitter fingers because they can't see you.
I don't understand, like, and I know that just really comes with it. It's a new level of access that people have to you. It's a level of vulnerability that comes with that, because every shot ain't the perfect angle sometimes. Every video ain't the perfect upload. So that's a level of vulnerability that you have to have with yourself, a level of confidence that you have to have with yourself that a lot of people don't understand. And like you said, they just get on here and they go crazy with people.
Yep, and to your point, it's like you said, it's a level of comfortability and a level of confidence. Like, don't think for a second, I woke up like this. It's a very long time for me to become fully comfortable with the way I look and the way my body is. And it's a journey every day. It's a battle every day.
Ooh, that's the one every I like. Day. That one right there.
Yeah.
Because it's never just like, oh, I'm good. Some days it's like, what the fuck is this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially when you're in the public eye and you want to go outside and don't feel like looking like nothing. And you know what? I'm at the point where I don't care no more.
Yeah. The pressure to I used to work with an old person. She used to say the pressure is always on to look like you're on. Like, you got to be up to par every single time when you're like that.
That's unrealistic.
It is.
It is. It's very unrealistic. I want us as women, us as plus size, you a plus size woman, a smaller woman, don't think you always have to be on, because you don't. It's unrealistic. And men find it more attractive when you're not on.
On me. You get hit on at the gas station, at the grocery store.
And you be like, I look crazy.
Dude. Like, what? Come on now. I feel you that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel that one. Okay, so we're gonna end it off, because I want to talk about summer bodies. Okay.
Yes.
Summer bodies. And I feel like I really want to talk about, I really want your input super heavy on plus size women summer bodies. Because, like you just said, you're constantly getting slammed on the internet. And I just feel like outside of being a plus size woman, just women in general are always the butt of men jokes for no fucking reason. Like, they just sit on the internet every day and just bash women. Because I'm beginning to think some of them just don't like women at the same time, though. I'm starting to come to that conclusion. Some of y'all just don't like women. And y'all just hiding it. Because I don't get it.
At this point,
What?
pretty much is. But to your question, my summer body is my winter body. This is what you gonna get.
You gonna get whatever in this dress, boy.
This is what you gonna get.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You gonna get whatever.
But yeah, and that's one thing. Like, one connotation on, like, people try to put on plus size women, that plus size means you're unhealthy. That is not true.
Ooh.
That's not true. For me to lose a whole bunch of weight in a couple of months so I could fit a standard of beauty is unhealthy. I'm not going to do that. But what I'm going to do is eat right, make sure I do exercise, drink water, and maintain my healthy weight. So that's what you can do with your summer body.
Period.
Girl, I'm sorry. This is just what you gonna get.
And I ain't mad at you. Because I see that you're in the light, and you have to have this level of confidence and this level of vulnerability with yourself. So one thing I like to do are things, or talk about things that women can do right now to get to a level of confidence. Give me 3 things that a plus size woman can do right now, today, tomorrow, to feel more confident in her summer body and not, fall under the pressure that society, that what they're supposed to look like.
Number 1, go shopping. Ooh. Go get real cute clothes, girl. Go get cute. And then number 2, after you get cute, take you some cute pictures.
Woo! That is the fucking one, bro. That is the one.
Don't nothing brighten my day like a cute picture, okay?
Bro, that's the fucking one right there.
Okay, that's the number 1 way you look at yourself, you looking good, and you start to feel good.
I swear to God.
Okay, and then number 3 is when you're looking good and you done took them pictures. Positive self-talk. Say, oh, I look good. I feel good. Talk to yourself. You got to talk yourself into being the person that you want to be. I am a big advocate for manifesting, saying what it is that you want. If you don't like something about yourself right now, say, okay, I don't like this, but I'm going to do X, Y, and Z to change it. And then work on it a little bit every day. Because remember, this is not a race. This is a marathon. You're not in competition with nobody. Okay, because most of the people who you in competition with, they can't even compare to you. So forget them. Focus on you, get into you, love on you, and you'll be all right. I'm trying to tell you.
I think them some fire ass ones. No cap. I've been using them bitches. I ain't gonna hold you up. Them bitches is heat. Bro, that picture one, I'm trying to tell you, it is not enough to buy cute clothes. Especially if you're not feeling confident, it's not enough just to buy them cute clothes. You gotta take the pictures and learn your angles to start being like, okay, a bitch got it. Okay, got it.
If I do that, start to feel yourself. Nobody is gonna feel yourself more than you do.
Okay.
You can't expect what's his name? Jaquan and them to love on you if you don't love on yourself.
They is not gonna love you.
They not. You gotta love on yourself first, queen.
I love that. I love that. Was heat. I ain't gonna cap. I know I probably screamed too loud, but that bitch was fire. That was a great thing you could do.
Good.
I swear I love it. I want to add to this because I feel like I'm not saying, because I hate to be like, oh, my journey is your journey. That's not the fuck. We don't have the same journey. We don't get the same looks. But my thing is, especially when it comes to weight, because I've had a kid, so I know what it's like. That baby weight is like, oh, baby, I ain't liking this, and going down. Another thing I would add is say that if you have a weight goal, absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Dress for what you have now. Because if you keep trying to dress for what you got, you're going to get so discouraged. Accept what you got now and keep in mind where you want to go. And
Yeah.
then just as you go, keep dressing for it. But you
Yeah.
got to accept where you are now so that you can get further.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Oh, this is good. This
Yeah.
is some heat.
Yeah.
This is heat, Britt. You bought it. This is some heat. I enjoy this. I want to know, and then I know I want to get something else, right? I know that you're a really big advocate just for, like, just mental health and self-care. What advice do you have for, and this is not for grown women, this is for young girls. I'm going to share this clip exclusively after
Mm-hmm.
you make this comment, just for young girls. Because a lot of these young girls are watching what they see on social media. They
Mm-hmm.
are seeing these bodies, and they are really dying to get these Coke bottle shapes. Not that there's nothing you should aspire to, but they're just not happy with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that we have to be very, I know everybody's not trying to be a role model, but we got to be careful about what we put into the atmosphere for our young girls to see, because we want them to grow up to be happy, healthy, loving themselves type women. So
Mm-hmm.
what advice do you have for maybe a young girl that may be on the heavier side?
I would have to say, that is a really good question, because I know right now being a teenager period is scary. You know,
Ooh,
everything is,
man.
you can't walk into school and feel safe. You know, school is either at home, online, or it's in person. You know, it's being a teenager is real shaky right now. But one thing, like I have a cousin, she's like my heart. And she wants to plus size model just like her big sister.
Oh.
So I'm telling her basically is, I want you to be confident in who you are first. And that doesn't mean in the way you look. That means in who you are as a person, the way
Ooh.
you think, the way you talk, the way you present yourself to the world. Be confident in that before you present yourself to anybody else. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you are not, you will fall. And I'm saying that from experience. Going through not being 100% happy with myself and trying to fix
Mm-hmm.
myself and then falling drastically.
Yep. You
So
absolutely right about that.
yeah, so it wouldn't even have anything to do, like, of course keep yourself up, but be happy with who you are 100%. That's where I would start. That's where I would start.
I
Yeah.
like that. I love it. Britt, I have definitely enjoyed having you as my fave plus size model special guest tonight. I think you dropped some great tips. I really can't wait to share that comment for the young girls, because I'm seeing a lot more younger girls follow me, and it's like,
Mhm.
I gotta start putting something out here for y'all. You
Yeah.
know, and they gotta know to love themselves. And I think you're absolutely right. I think Lauryn Hill said it best: if you ain't right within, how you gonna win? Because you the only person that gotta sleep with them thoughts. You the only one to know the shit that you did when it's between you and God. You really, that's all you. That's all you at night in the bed in your head.
Hallelujah. And that's all.
That's it.
That's all that needed to be said. Lauren
Okay.
said.
Okay, but before we wrap it up, Britt, we gotta go out the same way we came in. So you gotta give me something you're grateful for.
Oh my God, I'm just thankful for life. I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to wake up every morning and do what it is that I love. And you know, people along the way are inspired by me. That is good. You know, if
Woo.
that's good too. But I'm just happy that I am in a place to be me 100% authentically.
You can't beat no shit like that. You
Hey.
can't beat no shit like that. Okay, before I give my grateful, I definitely want to know, you got to tell people where they can find you in any project that you have going on right now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys can find me on Instagram at that's Brit Brat. It's OTHATS. Oh, that's BRITBRAT. Oh, that's Brit Brat. And my website is www.yourfaveplussizemodel.com. That got everything on there, so head over there.
If you have any projects, like I know, I think I saw you do another. I saw you do maybe some modeling for somebody else. But do you have any projects like that's coming up soon?
Projects coming up soon. Yes, I do, but I'm going to keep them quiet for right now because I
Okay,
like the element of surprise.
I can dig
But I
that.
am working. Yes, I am working on some stuff to come out later on this summer. So yes, but the previous projects that I've worked on, you guys can find on my website as well.
Period. You guys heard that. Go check out her website and go follow her at Oh That's Brit Brat. I'm gonna go out the same way I came in. I gotta get something I'm grateful for. I'm gonna say that I am grateful for tonight's conversation, and I'm super grateful for the gems that Brit dropped because they are well fucking needed. Okay, well fucking needed. You can't beat that shit.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And I'm so happy I know it was so last minute, but I could not pass up this conversation. And I honestly remember co-hosting with Shad with his anniversary episode. And then I watched the clip with you on a podcast. And I'm like, I think she gonna be the best motherfucker. Let me see if she'll do it with me. I felt like you would. I was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Let's see what she said. And I thought you would really be the best person for this. I think you lived up to it. I think you exceeded my expectations. Okay.
Oh, good.
I'm really grateful.
I hope I was able to help somebody drop some gems, you know, maybe ruffle some feathers. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we ruffling them motherfuckers around me. We ruffling them bitches.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for coming, Britt. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in to all my beautiful viewers, you guys. I think that's all I got tonight. My name is Cherrell On, you guys. I'm the host of Let's Talk the Show, and this ain't a podcast. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.
Peace.